Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We are back with the main scenario quest. Wrath of the Titan. Sounds like something we should deal with. Talk to Rashad Ricky, Storm Commander. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Aha. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Everybody? Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Where is the spread of your accomplishments, Arctic? On behalf of Limsa Limensa, I thank you for heeding our call. For the lack of forewarning, High Commander, the Admiral wished to address Arctic personally. We're no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sagan and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned to. But they are long disbanded, and must look to our other brave souls, blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we now turn to the science of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Lumsa's best hope. Hope you're right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Limensians who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Ishtolna. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. Safety and security of Limsa Limensa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I must ask of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Arctic? Yeah. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I wait good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenasia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Calm. Need to Trestone in Lower Lenasia. Over here. Let's see if we can pop a lower teleport here. With a Ethernet connection. That should be fine. Okay. A little bit of rain. It's also fine. Lower Lenasia. Maybe a little bit of a run. All the way up there, that's fine. Chocobo. That's what that's for. There you go. Okay. Well, we should be able to deal with this problem. That's the idea, at least. Alright. Wrath of the Titan, level 30 quest we're on. Currently level 39. We're still a bit ahead. We'll see if that catches up. Guess it depends on how many other quests and dungeons and such we do. And fates and hunting logs. Not a lot of stuff. Southern Thanalan, Central Shroud. I mean, we got all these we could do. We are the level for it. If we're ever in an area where we're just seeing, we'll be dealing with it. Not too worried about it. Maybe if we get to a point where we actually need more experience and need to catch up, we can worry about all that. As it stands, we're doing just fine. Slightly concerned about the thought of getting all the levels on one class here. It's probably fine, though. We will worry about that later. Just in here? Yep, there it is. Traptor. Traptor. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find you a lass or three. You gonna say something, adventurer? Or just keep staring? Eh? Wanna know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more. Still, seeing as you come all this way, suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now what was it you wanted to know? I would like to know. I get 12,000 XP and 1,400 gil. Eager to regale you with stories of his glory days. Let's hear some stories. Ah ha ha. So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do ye? Let me guess. You mean Master Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. We the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. When he hit ya, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Well, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. People around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Eh. Ah, well, too bad, because I'm not feeling charitable. You're so damn desperate. Then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that make a nest in the windmill just south of here? I do that, then we'll talk. Fine. Rats to the south of here. We level 30 rats. Rat nest. I touch it. Use your stake. And warp rats. Blasting them with everything. Now, Rat King. I was about to escape there, but got one more thing to deal with. Map. Map. We're just kind of hanging out in melee distance. Let's be wildly overleveled. In situations where we get the whole level scaling down, we might need to worry about not just standing there. But we'll worry about that if and when that is a thing we need to care about. Yeah, so the beasts are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Saving the hassle of... Ah, never mind. Let's get some dye. Oh boy. Shelton's over there. I'm trying to appears to be ignoring you. What? So ask about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. Well, it's a pretty risky strategy, kind of like a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you. I truly do. Unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, even if you need capable of slaying, say, a Gabu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand and look out in case a Gabu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Okay. Right here? Doesn't seem like lookout. It seems like more of a mess. Surveying. Yep, definitely a mess. Can confirm. Map. Map. You can still at least get out of an attack. I did it. Woo! Yeah, you again. That hope you I was harassing the millers this den. If you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Alright. What do we get here? Level 30 stuff. Steel helmet. Probably I have one of those. Steel. Strength, vitality, tenacity. Magic stuff. Yeah, less defense than the helmet we currently have. Not that really means too much. Stronger magic something. Let's grab things at random here. Essentially. Valencian Way. Trenchum remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dread primal Titus. We're dealing with Titan, but okay. We can fight multiple primals, I guess. So, as I was saying, so know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Tractum, you in here drinking again? If you are that Hagu, I better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have a word on that. Leave the beast skull in two with me. Trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? What will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Is that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that Hagu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. Legendary mercenaries who slew that Master Titus. Titus? Titus? Who's the son of hell is Titus? Some problem you fought in a drink-side and dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Yeah. Ah, well, you see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of second shot I've ever heard. Both you outside, or in the truth, the Levincian way. Tractum, you didn't slay that Gabu, you may consider your contract revoked. Very reliable. Very cool. Hey, you're very shiny. We're in level synced for this. Putter of Seas. Ready to know the rules? First time I smash this boulder will be judged the Kagu Slayer. I don't even think about trying to kill thee. That's cheap. Pick these boulders, they're nothing alike. How's the contest begin? if I can make a boulder bleed. Yes, I can. Amazing. Ah! Having a hard time over there? How you doing, baby? Stiff by any chance? I'm doing fine. Only killing's against the rules. I think you're trying to. Oh, where's he going now? He's got a bomb. That's amusing. Ten seconds to self-destruct. We still won anyways. Destroyed it faster than a bomb could. Alright, I admit it. Well, how about being in the company of heroes? I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tratum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol. There was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I was being serious when I said I was one of them. He went and I wasn't being serious. If you believe me, so are I. Look, his name was Miscat, alright? Miscat? He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on, then. Tell the Chief to forgive me, it's only fair. You do whatever you want, I guess. My goodness. Speak with Miscat in Costa del Sol. They were over here previously. Saw there was like a single level 30 quest that was not going to help with the Marauder whatsoever. We should be able to see pretty much anything in these areas. Level 39 on the bar in here. Unless it just is big quest chains or something. That's also possible. What if I want to do all the quests that I come across here? End up in different locations. We got Levs of Wineport, 35. Retribution Tribulations, level 36. That's unlocking something. Those are Costa del Sol. And the Beach Party, level 30. That's definitely something. Run over here to the person you talk to. Waistcoat. Hey. A much better tip here. Pardon. Wish to slay the Lord of Crags. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Loose Limits are depending upon us. Fancy yourselves heroes, then. Just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours. My servitude here has raved in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He's blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and taken every possible precaution, like only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered, useful, but will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us one of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You're passionate, I'll grant you that. You deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Homaro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances they are more than common adventurers. Oversee security for Master Mikaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... You gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? You do not have time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogamoro. Fine. What a mess. Though it pains me to admit it, here we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. Use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Limensa hangs in the balance. Yep. It's not a good day for a beach party here. A bit of a mess. Monsieur would first like to verify that you're not a complete fraud. I try. Master Kinkaruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Where I set you your true task, I'd like to verify it that this won't be a waste of my time. Enix has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning. You should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the next and return to me. And don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Huh? You give us a herring? Potentially. Beach to the east. I guess we're swimming. That's fine too. That's alright. The whole place here. Alright. Destination. Fattened herring. When used as bait, a fish this size is sure to attract even the largest of beasts. That's the plan. Then we wait. We're gonna lie and wait. Or someone just come out while we're just standing there. Fair enough. Ain't it? What a big guy. And I'll run back on the slightly shallower portion here. Well, that's alright. All sorts of bits here. Well, 35 guy over there. It's fine. We're gonna get level 40 here pretty soon. Be a good time to go get the next Bard quest done. I'll be alright. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Yep. Nyx leg. Almost as large as an Hellgoat leg, but several times leaner. Unless you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Was it the guy we just were talking to earlier? Anyway, now that this pointless busy-work is finished, shall I give you a challenge as befits your talents. Okay. Quizcat has an important mission for you. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Casa del Sol in the near future, and Master Kinkaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. While money is no object, not everything Mr. Kinkaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast. And so, Arctic, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. By suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It'll be a long and arduous journey. You need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live. They will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud. Speak with Landonell at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Venture, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Showers. Alright. Modest proposal. Alright, Camp Tranquil. Okay. Around the world. Talking to past heroes. And getting cooking ingredients. Wild stuff. Wild stuff out here. You could run around looking for hunt and log stuff. Not worried about it. Okay. Camp Tranquil. We got the last Camp Tranquil we could unlock. There's the Lusty of Amdapor. Yep. There's the person we're looking for. Landonell. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Arctic. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant Adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will it help you get it? Ah, you amuse me. Will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. For me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Right. Got a Glamour Prism. That unlocked a quest with Into. What's wrong here? See if that's necessary. Legend needs to explain a few things to you. Okay. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot, Taylor here being a rare exception. I have had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, wine, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven spiller. Well, what are you waiting for? Perfectly good Adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. Ah ha ha ha. The mother never strays far from the child. You will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Arctic. You do not need a challenge, Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. My goodness. And now the question. Do we do the side quests in the area that unlock during it? It would make thematic sense. It would also slow us down. What do you got for us? We might just end up doing like the same things there and just work fine. To Ashoka is a favorite adventurer. Who will have a maid so proficient with polearms is surely worth having. Always have Oda. I suppose. We don't need to do all the random quests that we find in the area. We'll eventually potentially loop back into other places here too. We've already seen there's definitely not enough quests to go around for all of the classes and such. We've already drained pretty much all of the sub 30 quests that we could find on just doing a few. Definitely something to consider. Let's see what this is about though. Here Captain Landonell regaling with the many tales of his youth. Much has he seen and known, having journeyed through Eorzea with naught but his wits. I'm a child of the 12's wood, a whaler through and through. Never have I cast a shadow that was not forged by sun, perches atop the great helm at dawn. Yet travel I would, if only in mind. They say an olden trader is nearby to the south. Find for me a thing from that city, strange and great. I have duties, or else I would go. You'll not find me ungrateful. Okay. I'm swimming to the south, and this is over here. Burning request from somebody else here. Jump in. There's the Adamantoise. We're just sneak in here. Should be fine. Egg. Yoink. Map. 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 Little slam. It's fine. It's dead. So you claim the egg. There you go. $57 true experience points. That is not very many. Get back up in here. Another great time to be able to fly. Let's get the stairs there. I'm sure we'll get that as we continue here, probably. I don't know. Thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. Your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? Yep. Giant Adamantoise egg. Exceptionally large egg with a seemingly unbreakable shell. When it hatches, the baby Adamantoise that emerges will likely to be as large as a hound. Egg. Aha! Such bravery, such recklessness. They'll serve you well against Titan. Leave that with me, so that it gets to the captain. Should make haste to Southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, find a man named Oda Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Arctic. Okay. We will judge whether we do the additional quests based on how relevant this quest we got from there and this purpose. We go down the lower paths here. So we could potentially find a log monster. Here's the trader. And they're in a situation, it looks like. Map. Map. Yeah, you. Map. Map. Check out the condors. Everything's fine. Hey, the Onhan trader. Now that, sire, so I call it a close call. Good for nothing, that guard of mine. I swear these new cell swords are more of cell scabbards. Here, pray take this for your trouble. The more precious of my wares, Onhan incense. There you go. That'll do nicely. Okay. Some condors. Nothing super crazy. We can take this path here. Roots Lake. Works for me. Running back. Oh, big old crystal. What's this quest here? Just another straight 30. Reasonable. Did you find something? I hope the 12 of this transports me as the captain's tales do. It's got some Otan incense. From her to sandalwood, the soothing aromas emitted by these alchemical crafted incense cones. Let's let take one back to the jewel of the desert. The scent, my head swims to the markets and the Colosseum. Glorious evening strolls past roses with the heat of the sun still on them. What smells, they inflame my imagination and possess my sinuses. Thank you, adventurer. You have more than earned this. We get some high potions, some money, and some experience. Just a random little something extra. Another friend there. Oh no, that's it. Forgotten Springs in Thanalan. Well, conveniently, they are right next to the Aetherites here, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Aetherites. And they pay us enough to go and teleport to the next quest, so that works too. And we're here. Should be right in here. We're looking at quest ways here. 31, 31, 31. We got a few things out here. Say your business, adventurer. So this is the one. Yeah, sends me. Ever the farthest, what he sees in you. Till I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Yeah, options of materia from this quest. How fun. Critical hit, direct hit, determination. Get some crits. It's always a fun time. Not that we can really put it on with our current skills. We need to go to some kind of materia doing person. That's alright. What nun wants you to hunt the most dangerous game. Her system bugger, very well. Let's have a look at you. Seen your share of battle, there's no mistake in that. And you did manage to obtain that Hamantois egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once thought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position. It was why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. Children of the Sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Heljan encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and guile. To even face this Heljan in battle, let's first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test. To draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I'll offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You'll have to solve the riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, and bring me his necklace. Fascinating. Calm. So we're heading out into the desert. Very cool. Or, not cool at all, very warm. But it's kind of night, so it's gonna be slightly cool in the desert. Let's see what we got out here. Whole bunch of sand. Dune anglers. Fire sprite guys. Use the spear to lure out the veteran. Worm something there. Sandworm, that is a hunting guy. Hey there. Get the Joker back out. These crystal greens are so cheap. It wouldn't be a problem to just have this be a thing you could always just do. Anyways. I'm gonna stand at a spot, and the spear will make the thing work, I suppose. Figure it out. Click on the thing. That works. Bloody son. Trophy claimed by Onan Nun for his dying hands of Anshal warrior. Plant the spear as a challenge. Now we're gonna lie and wait again. We do like our lying and waiting. Sandworm. I do need to kill 5 sandworms. Or just getting that done while we're here. Stone Spike, kinda gone. We're dead. Huh. Back for sandworms. Since we're here. Off the trick bow. Okay. Let's see a few more. Oh, these smoke bombs are also guys we need to fight. Alright, we'll do that. Did. There's only 2 of those guys. Okay. See any more sandworms? Fallen wizards. It's a fallen pikeman. We can always just come back here and fight more guys later too. Not exactly in a huge rush or anything. And we need 2 of these then. Huh. Some Sundricks. That's not really what we need. If we see any worms on the way back, we'll fight them. Otherwise, we can just keep going. Very close to 40 here, too. I need to stop for that here. Quest here. This whole drill business. There's a worm. Coming for you. At regular speed. Some worms. Dead. Last one right there. This is absolutely going to get us to level 40. That's neat. There you go. 12,000 XP. Next job quest available. Increased action damage 2. We're talking about Shafts 4. We're getting level 40. Love this stuff. But apparently we just do more damage then. Works for me. Could also just teleport back. That'd also be an option. Anyways. You can walk. It is a sandworm fiesta right here. My goodness. Oh, Sierra's a quest guy. Log guy. Russet. Yarzan. How are we talking? Who's two? That's okay. The fights are not lasting long enough for the AoEs to really worry about them with. break there. Okay. Hey. Tell me, adventurer. Is our old nemesis dead? Yeah, the guy with the necklace. Confusion of teeth, bones, and claws strung onto a piece of leather. Supposedly from the pattern in which the items are ordered. Other can glean the name and rank of the necklace's wearer. It is a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. Make an excellent trophy. The spear belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Okay. This is a steel cuirass. It'll go well with our chain set. Strength, vitality, direct hit rate, toad skin jacket. That could be better. Grab that. Quest complete. It is better. Leather. Appropriate. When none is finally willing to tell you of the ingredient you seek. Okay. Shame we not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You have made a fine recruit. No point in dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes. Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. Worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sangoli. Freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. It's an area teeming with anglers to the east. Mark it upon your map, on the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your souls are lacking, it will devour you as well. My goodness. Alright. Over this way. And then we're now at level 31. Quick main quest here. We're also level 40 of art here, so. Bit of this, bit of that. Probably need to slay the angler specifically over here, maybe. See if there's just a pile of special anglers over here. Yeah, there we go. Anglers. Specifically for the quest ones, so introduce them. Bop. 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 You do not need to fight another one, that's fine. Get him out of the way from we're trying to fight the next guy. There you go. Place the carcass this way. Yeah. Special anglers from right there. And then carcass from over here. Carcass to over here. Can we climb up this steep of a dune? Almost. Almost. Some regular more worms over here. That's fine. Welwick worm territory. Rotting angler. Already alright. My goodness. If more bells are in the sun, this fish will turn ramp as a fairy apple. Are we waiting? Or is he getting attacked? Lie in wait. Yep. We can't just automatically have a guy attack. It's fine. Waiting. Let's pulse and throb. Whoa, look, worm. Easy enough. You can see the aetherite in the distance here. Very shiny. Okay. Easy enough. Bird's eye view. That's gonna be back here with this guy in your quarry mill. Okay. I'm gonna take that teleport here next, probably. Just finishing things up in this area first. Like a reasonable plan. A perfectly normal thing just passes us. Very expected. Very cool. You look well. You got your quarry then? Yep. Public worm meat. Large round slice of public worm white meat. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Arctic. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Waistgate. Worry not, you have my word they will receive it in time for the banquet. Must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I forget to say that I know not of its location. For the notice, you should return to Casa del Sol and seek his counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since we meet the captain again soon, there's something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Okay. Some steel gauntlets. Oh, slightly worse than we had. Let's grab the steel ones, I guess. What do you need? Well, none would like to deliver a gift to my skit. The captain was always fond of this brand of wine. I'd be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company. He would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. My skit was a firm yet fair teacher, and expert molder of men. I suspect that he's still the case now. Please give him my regards, Arctic. He wants us to go that way. Instead, we will go this way. Still reasonably close to a teleport, at least. So that counts. We can make it work. And especially for whatever we're gonna get for the level 40 Bard quest here. Perhaps a new bow? Although I think this bow is a dungeon bow. And we've seen frequently that those are just straight up better than whatever you get next. Got all the bonus stats and such, because they're better. That's something we're going to need to see. Right over this way. Little 30 quests here too. There are a few things going on. It seems like there's just a handful. Just a handful of stuff. Gentel. Eh, it's a ability. Not exactly a weapon. What is that? 28. We could probably do better. I'm not too worried about it just yet, though. I suppose we'll find out if it's going to be a problem eventually. What? Bard's Eye View. We are Bard. Let's see what we have to see. Next time. Goodbye.